Hey guys, welcome back to Three Girls, One Office, where we are talking about life's ups, downs, and all around. You guys, this is our first show of 2026, and we are live here in the Westchester Studios, which is an incredible place. If you've ever thought about recording a podcast, this is the place to be.
Yes.
I'm here with Steph and Dee.
Hi.
I'm Jen. We're having fun today. We are recapping 2025, which was a hell of a year.
Yes.
And we are talking about focusing on our goals and all of the good stuff that is to come in 2026. So let's get right to it because we got a lot to say.
We do.
Got a lot to say.
We do. Well, let's start with what's everyone been up to? Dee, how was the end of your 2025?
I feel like 2025 was like a million years ago. Like
Yes.
I feel like we've been in January for a super long time.
Yes.
I feel like the end of the year was good. It was busy. Holiday stuff. We traveled.
Hence
but
the reason
it's
we
good.
weren't here,
I know.
recording.
Yeah. Everybody was just like,
We were all over the place.
we didn't see each other,
I know.
which is always so
Not
sad.
nearly enough.
No, but it was good.
I mean, we haven't exchanged Christmas gifts yet. They're
No.
in
Yeah.
our houses, our cars, whatever.
Mine are still at the store.
We're trying to
because
make it happen.
In my unlocked car that we're waiting.
But yeah, it was good. I always like a little bit of a hectic year end because then moving into January, I'm like, okay, we can.
Like a reset.
Breathe.
Yes.
A
I like a
reset.
reset.
Do you have any highlights of 2025 that stick out, or
This,
Of course.
we're coming
Always.
up on a year that we've been doing this.
That's
February,
crazy.
I think.
What's the day? Yeah, I was going to say.
February, I
Yeah.
believe we
That's
recorded our
wild.
very first one. So this was definitely a highlight.
Totally. Loved it. Love it.
I got to travel a lot in 2025, which was cool.
Mm.
And my niece is just in a fun age now, so she's
Oh, I love
just
it.
like my little best friend. So.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
What
Awesome.
about you guys?
Jen, what's up? How was 2025? I know the holidays for Jen are insanity. So
2025 was good. It was a good, fun year. We didn't get to see each other nearly as much outside of this and, good things, working out. We got to do that a lot.
did.
which
yeah, I
is
mean we do
great.
see each other at the gym, but it's not like going out
Yeah.
or going away for a weekend or something like that.
No girls trips
It's,
in
it's,
2025.
it's not like,
We're changing that in 2026.
a good overnight trip we need. Yeah,
Yes,
for
yes.
sure.
Your Mormon elf family came back for the holiday season. I saw Chippy
And they are gone. They went
Cher.
Chippy and Cher and the babies.
Yeah, the baby.
Settle down, you guys.
Yeah.
They have puff coats, guys. Puff jackets.
And they also have
Do you not
pajamas.
follow?
They've got a whole. Here's the thing, and my kids are they're old.
Real old.
They're old. They don't care. I care.
Yeah.
But then when I don't do it, the minute I don't do it, they'll be like, "Yeah,
They'll complain.
the elves haven't moved in days," and I'm like, "Oh,
I think
Where
kids,
is
they
Chip?
probably appreciate things more than they even realize they do.
yeah,
It just
totally."
kind of makes it special, but they don't even,
Yeah, it's a fun little
how to-
tradition. It's like some of the fun little moments of what I cherished when the kids were little, and now as they get to be an adult, which is wild in my brain.
Yes,
But
yes.
I'm looking forward to 2026. I do feel like 2025 was a good positive year, a lot of change, a lot of new opportunity that I think we got our feet wet into this, and now I'm psyched for what we've got to come for 2026. And I think we've got a lot of fun things to look forward to, which always excites me. So how about you, Steph? What do you got?
Well, 2025 was honestly, it was a great year. This being a highlight. I had a really good year at work. I learned a lot, which is always in my business a plus. Met a lot of great people, and just friends, family. Everyone's doing well, so it then I feel like I'm
Totally.
thriving. I also started therapy again because I think I just kind of needed that outlet.
Sure.
So that it just keeps me sane, and that's going really well for me. I have no shame in the game. I'll
I love
admit
that.
it. And
I need
then
therapy.
Yeah,
I need
I haven't pulled the trigger.
I
We're
just
here. Therapy.
hey look, if your therapy's talking to friends, I mean, I have triple therapy because I have my friends, family, and a therapist. So how lucky am I, right?
Yeah.
And then I mean, this year I turned 50, so I kind of went out with a bang 2025, and yeah, it was
That's gonna
really
be fun.
it was really good. I feel really lucky, and I mean, some of the like I said, the highlights are similar to you. I mean, this was something totally out of my comfort zone. Even just this morning, I was recording a video of myself. It's still weird to me, but I know I have to do it. And I know in my line of work, it's probably going to benefit me to
Yeah.
be more comfortable with it.
For
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
You're already killing it. I think, just
Yeah.
I don't know. Sometimes I feel like just doing it
Yeah.
Totally.
I don't know.
Yeah.
When I'm
I
in a good
agree.
mood, I'm like, oh, this is fine and this is great. And then when I'm in a bad mood, I'm like, nobody cares to hear what I have to say.
You know what? I feel like you
It's
just
like
gotta put yourself out there and not have to
Yeah.
get too deep into it and
No.
think it over. Because I mean, you could literally watch it over and over and be like, I'm gonna redo it. You
Yeah.
know what? Just do it. Be who you
Yes.
are.
Well,
You're
maybe
amazing.
I'll make that a goal in 2026 then. One of my goals. I have several, but just to be more comfortable on social media, I guess I would say. Especially like with work. Like I see so many realtors do so many creative and fun videos and I'm like, I don't know why it intimidates me. But I don't know, no one cares. I think we are all like our own worst critics,
Totally.
probably.
100%.
So maybe that's where I have to get over it. you know?
And don't compare yourself to others, which I don't think that
Yeah.
you do. But if you want to try something, you should just try it. Because
Yeah.
people are going to love it anyway because it's you.
Yeah, and I have to
That's
learn.
right.
I also need to learn the technical part of edit it. Like I see the videos you post, I'm like, oh my gosh,
I know.
you
And
know,
you're really
I
good
can
at
add
it.
music to a video. That's big for me. But
I know
like,
somebody who can help you.
Yeah. So so that's definitely
Yeah.
something that I should get more comfortable with. But I think being here with doing this is always, from the first day we did it, that was like I was terrified.
Yeah.
Now I'm like so much more comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even being
So-
out of it for a minute.
Yeah.
Like
I know.
I'm not sweaty. My back's not sweating.
No.
My palms, this just felt natural to just
Yeah.
come in and
God,
sit
I'm
down.
always sweaty.
I mean,
What's
you're
up
not
with
scared of what might come out of my mouth and it doesn't make you sweat.
Well, you're not
Now,
sweating. You
yes.
don't get like I get
Jess-
nervous.
Or
And
Jess, Jen, or I am. Am I having
I'm
social?
Jen.
No,
This is
yeah,
Jess.
it's called
Yeah.
being in your 40s.
Steph does sometimes make me sweat
Yeah.
with her thoughts. I'm like,
Which is-
let's not say that out loud,
Yeah.
but just keep it here. It's fine.
Well, this is my safe space.
I love it.
I say bring it. I say let's bring it. In 2026, we just say what we feel, no matter what.
Let's do it.
I mean, if everyone wants to hear an episode of me just keeping it real, I'll go there.
I think we should pivot today and let's keep it real.
all eyes on Steph. Oh my God, we should.
All right.
Welcome to 2026.
Yeah, where Steph keeps it real. So I want to hear your goals, and maybe I'll be inspired. I mean, I have goals, but I love hearing other people's, and
I
you
can't
too.
go first because I have not.
I mean, let's just kick it off. Like Jen, what's something this year that is meaningful to you that you kind of want to work on or accomplish?
Yeah, I mean,
It can be
first and
work
foremost,
or fun.
I've got fun, I've got work, and I've got all of those things. But I think
Honest.
one of the biggest things was spending more time with my family, like intentional time. One of the little things that I kind of implemented was like family date night.
Yeah, I love
like,
it. I love
we
it.
Go to not last night, the night before we went to Texas Roadhouse for dinner. Which, by
great.
the way, have you been? I mean,
It's
it was
delicious.
One time in my
It
life.
was really good. It was amazing.
It's
So-
easy, quick. It's an easy place to go, and everyone's usually pretty.
And my
similar.
mom came, so it was
Oh,
like
good.
really nice to be with us, be all together in a situation where it was just about fun. Like there was
Yeah.
no
No pressure.
expectation, there was no pressure. We didn't have to go anywhere. Nobody was in a hurry. It
Yeah.
just was good old fashioned fun.
No
which
one had
is-
to cook, do dishes.
No one, well, I never cook, but yeah.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like you go out, people are taking care of you, and you guys can just enjoy each other.
Yep.
And one of the things that's interesting because my mom had said, and my mom lives alone. She's she's amazing. She's like, she's 82 and she is
Spry.
a rock star. She's always out. She's having fun. She goes on her girls' nights with her girlfriends.
love
Tammy, who was in the studio a couple weeks ago, her mom and my mom go out every Saturday night. Whatever. Anyway.
Oh, I just want to be
love
her.
One of the things she said to me that was sort of an eye opener was like, "Oh, it was so nice to eat out and like not eat by myself." Because during the weekend, I was like, "You know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make it my. I want to be able for her to say things like that to me, and as a reminder to be like, you know what, if easily to get her, pick her up. She lives 5 miles away. I'm gonna grab her whenever we can, and really have those moments together when it's like." No one has to do anything, and no one has to be anywhere. I don't have to worry. But
I love it.
and so more family time. With my mom, with the kids, and everybody together. For work, I'm saying yes to opportunities that are outside of our comfort zone.
Right.
And being more real and more intentional, especially in here. Like I will say, for me. And doing stuff on camera is what I do, but I sell. And then with this, it's more real. And I had definitely had a hard time with being who I am and being comfortable with that. Remember one of our first episodes, I kind of teared up. And remember the texting? I was a lunatic. I was like, oh my God, I want to make sure that's cut out. And now I'm like, you know what?
Yeah.
We should be who we are
And be relatable.
be relatable. Because we cry. We do.
Yeah. Yes.
We do.
And nobody's ever gonna fault you or make
Yeah.
you feel bad,
Totally.
like for showing some sort of emotion, which I
Yeah,
recently
right.
just learned that.
So 2026, we're gonna make Jen cry as much as
That's
possible.
fine.
Ooh.
I could do it right now. Whatever. And then I think the other thing was, and you guys were a great help in this and reminder, is like, talking about my feelings.
Mhm.
And getting
ma'am.
that in check in ways, and there are options to do those things, and also getting more organized. You saw it, you guys. I've got a
She-
color-coded calendar. I've got things
killing
written
it.
down.
Talk about girl on fire. She's crushing it on the third
It's-
week of
It's
January.
because of your influence. You both have inspired me, and I will say that. And I wanted to say that, starting it off, you guys have inspired me with your advice, your tough love at times, your like get your shit together, girl, and your willingness to support and help me through that. So thank you for that, and I want to
We
because
love
you guys.
you.
That's
Of
what
course,
friendship
you do it for me
is,
too.
though. Like,
Yeah.
there's only so many times that we can say like, "We love you so much. Do whatever you want." Before that doesn't work anymore, and you're
Yeah.
like, "We love you so much. Get your shit in order."
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like,
totally.
you're gonna go insane, and that's for anybody. I mean,
Because we want to
I'm not
see
just talking about
each
Jen in
other
particular.
and like everyone in our lives like thriving and happy.
Right.
So,
At
of
our
course-
best.
So sometimes tough love comes from a good place,
Yep.
Yeah.
even when it's hard to hear.
I
So.
think a goal like for 2026, I mean, for everybody, surround yourself with the people that make you feel good and that want you to do better and want you to succeed. And finding those people, listen, it's not an easy thing, but once you do, embrace it. And I think that that's why we have to spend more time together
Yes.
outside of this, outside of the gym, and like,
Because
because
friendship's
it makes hearts
not
happy.
just like going out and partying and like we're too old for that. Now.
Yeah.
And
Speak
well,
for
we can do a
yourself.
little bit of that.
well, no,
Come
we
on.
can. No, we can.
You're
It
out.
just takes
That's
us
it.
I know.
A month to
I
recover,
cannot-
but that's
I
all.
cannot party like I used to, so I'm very. But like friendship when you're our age is like you're dealing with a lot, health, family stuff. Like
Yeah.
So to surround yourself with very supportive people is just huge.
And that
Yeah.
you can be vulnerable around.
yeah,
Because
there's no
sometimes that's hard for people.
Yeah.
So I think I feel like I'm pretty good at showing my emotions, but I know it can be difficult for some people. So I think it's a
that's
good
me.
thing, and
Yeah.
that's okay. 2026, the year that I get you two in tears and sweating, and I'm going to show you
I'm
what's up.
sweating right now. I mean, what's the difference? So how about you?
Well, like I said, being more comfortable with work stuff. As far as social media, I'm going on a big work trip in a couple weeks
Yay.
to visit another Compass agent office that does really well down in the South, down in Charleston, and I'm so excited. My team lead invited me to go along, and it just first of all, like when someone that mentors you asks you to go on a trip with them, that's a huge deal.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited to just spread my wings, get out there, see how other agents that are
Sure.
successful are, running their businesses. I think it'll be a huge learning experience. So that's huge. I'm continuing on my quest to, I know it's boring and everyone's probably sick of me talking about fitness, but I am so determined
No.
to, keep going, keep
Yes.
working hard. I vowed I'd try to, when I'm not, away or if my kids don't have things going on, I will be in that gym 5 days a week. I will
Yeah.
be there. I wrote it out. I'm like, that's, I have coaches there that know my goal. So and you guys know my goal. So, so just trying to be healthy and really just for myself. I just want to be healthy and feel really confident and good about myself. And
I love it.
so I just want to continue that journey.
That's great.
I don't call this like a resolution. It's just, to me, it's just something that is important and a priority in my life.
Yeah.
But then again, also like balancing all these things with my family, making sure that I'm there for my kids, my husband, my extended family, and just, I want to make sure I'm planning fun things with my friends and family. So probably a lot of the same things I always say, but really just make it intentional and keep going for it. Also, I'm happy to be back doing this because I know, we realized in doing this, we do have really busy lives, and to get 3 women on the same schedule and coordinate anything
Brutal.
is not an easy task. So I like that we're all on the same page and that we really want to be here and do this, and we just have enjoyed it so much. So
Yeah.
doing things that we enjoy and that I enjoy, like that's the goal to keep doing that. So
Yeah.
yeah. So those are some. You might stir up other things in me, but those are like the main
Yeah.
Yeah.
things
Yeah.
for sure.
I have nothing because, in case you guys have not realized, I'm so lazy.
That is
No,
not.
that's
You're a
so
liar.
untrue.
And
You're a liar.
I don't like to be held accountable.
You.
So
Okay.
like,
I disagree.
I do too.
I
Sorry.
would love to say that. Look, I obviously more family time, 1,000%. Although after I hosted Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and by Christmas night when people were leaving, I'm like, "But you can come back for Mother's Day."
Yeah, that's okay.
like
That's
it
okay.
was
You need a
overwhelming,
break.
but definitely more family. I was supposed to have a family get together on Sunday, but obviously with the snow,
Well,
it's
yeah.
being canceled.
It's
But
not going to happen.
definitely more. I need to put the phone down. I know, like I work on my phone,
Mhm.
but I need to in the morning and in the evening. Like I need to be putting it down, and I need to be more like focused on Joe, like watching something. I'm
Yeah.
on my phone doing mindless stuff way too much,
Okay.
and so that's one of my and like I don't understand why. Like if I go from my living room to my kitchen, like I'm taking my
Right.
phone with why.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think part of that maybe is like an anxiety thing. Like, what if someone needs me? Which is silly because I talk to my family. I talk to you guys all day long. Like, I don't know.
It's amazing how people live without phones, like all
Yeah.
those years,
Yes.
and like we're like
I know.
glued to our. And I am too. I'm with you, Dee.
Why
Like,
am I carrying it everywhere?
I know.
I do.
Need to,
I know.
100%.
I will say though, when I text and you don't respond within like 3 seconds, I'm like, something's wrong. Something's
Yeah.
wrong. I'm gonna
Well,
work
now
on
we
that.
know. Dee's not mad or upset
No.
or anything.
And my phone is always on Do Not Disturb, and this really bit me in the
Always.
ass over the fall because my uncle passed. It's not funny, but my uncle passed away the day after Thanksgiving. And I was on the couch, and my phone was on Do Not Disturb, and like I missed a phone call from my aunt from his
Aw.
wife, like
You're like, okay.
Yeah.
needing help.
Well,
And that like really, I was like, okay, but guess what? That phone's still on Do Not Disturb because
No.
it's just I hate notifications. I hate whatever. I just got to put the phone down.
I get like anxiety thinking about like in the middle of the night the phone ringing.
Yes.
oh
but
my
yet-
goodness.
I mean, let's be realistic. If someone needs me in the middle of the night, I need to be available to
I
them.
know.
But I turn it on Do Not Disturb, and
Yeah.
it's horrible. And I'm
Well,
not.
your people who are
Yeah.
on your favorites, like whatever your list,
They can
they'll
get
come
through.
right through.
Yeah.
But like when I see Steph call me twice, I'm like, I know this is not an emergency.
Oh yeah. Wow.
This
'cause
is a-
usually it's to catch up on something
Steph
Like
calls me a lot.
that needs to be
Oh,
talked
well,
about.
and then she answers like this. Hello.
I don't like it.
Hello.
Probably the same with
Anywho.
Jen. I do call you and Jen when like
Yeah.
there's something that really needs to be
Earth
addressed.
shattering.
Yeah.
I love
And
that
if
call.
you guys don't answer, you guys do call back because you know it's usually
I
something.
do love that call. when the phone rings, I know it's going to be something.
Oh my
Exciting.
gosh.
But as far as like, yeah, I want to continue on the health and wellness journey. I don't want to say like to anybody, I want to be in the gym 5 days a week because I don't. I don't want to be in the gym 5 days a week. And I'm
necessarily-
certainly not telling a coach that because
Well, you just did. So,
I
yeah.
don't. I don't.
Sorry,
guys,
Dylan.
I want
Yeah.
to lay down. Like I'm a layer downer.
That's
I'm,
okay.
I'm
I love to
lazy.
be.
No, it's okay. You can lay down at the gym. Oh,
Catch
I
me,
do.
catch me on my favorite chair, like
I
any
know.
time of the week, like
Yeah.
curled up under a blanket. I love it.
And then I get in my head like, oh, if I didn't go to the gym 5 days this week, and I told everybody I would go to the gym 5 days this week, like now I'm a loser. It's just like
No.
an in my head thing.
Totally.
I made it a little goal
Mhm.
on the little paper on the front desk of
Yeah.
the gym as you walk in, like stop talking and focus more. I don't know if I'll really do that, but
Well, we have a noon class and we're going to talk.
know.
I'm sorry. Can you start
Yeah.
that tomorrow?
yeah, I'll rip it up today and then
Thank you.
Yeah, I think, I mean, I preface my 5 day a week things by saying, like, sick kids come up,
But-
work things come up.
no, but
know,
you guys are so dedicated, and I feel like I'm not as dedicated.
I don't,
which is like I don't know.
think that's true.
That's
I
not.
don't know.
But you're also very intentional about your food and your food choices. Like that's where it's all different in terms of the food situation. I eat ice cream and chocolate and cookies
Yeah,
but I'll go
but I
work
do
out
too.
5 days a
I
week.
know, I know.
So it's like
It's
a
all
balance of what's
Yeah.
Staying on track means a lot of different things to a lot of different people.
You're right. Mm-hmm.
Doesn't mean being in the gym 5 days a week. It means
No, I know.
just doing something good for yourself 5 days a week.
Some
Just laying
people do
down.
work out.
or just lay down.
What some
if
people
that's what you
do,
need.
some people do work out like maybe 2 or 3 times a week and like eat pretty healthy and drink water, a lot of water, and they look amazing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That works for some people. For me, because I've been on this road for a long time,
Ugh.
I know when I'm at my best. And
Yeah.
it's when I'm there 5 days.
No, I get it. And
It's-
I totally feel that way too. It's just
I
don't
there
wanna.
was so I was reading something about like goal setting and stuff in December, and one of the things that it said was pick a word, just one word that is like, instead of goal setting, not goal setting, instead of a New Year's resolution,
Yeah,
which
I
I
like
don't
that word so
love.
much.
okay.
Pick a word that helps you with your goal setting or helps you achieve like whatever journey you're on.
I did this. Go ahead.
Oh, you did?
No, go ahead.
I
This
was just gonna
many
say,
years ago. Go ahead.
My word is balance.
Mm-hmm.
Inspired by both of you guys, by the way, just because of our conversations, but also because I feel like you know how I am. If I'm all in and I'm like on a health journey, I'm on that health journey, and I'm going to the gym every single day,
Yeah.
and I'm eating what, and then when I'm done with it, you know, I'm done with it.
Yeah.
It's like I'm gonna have ice cream, I'm gonna have cookies. So I am trying to find that, and work, same thing, like all those things. So balance was a good word, but my nephew said something to me yesterday that I like totally, like it was an aha moment, and I was like, "How you doing?" He goes, "I feel powerful," and I was like, "Oh my God, that is
That's,
such
I like that.
a
I
good
love it.
word."
What,
like,
like, I
well, we
mean,
were talking about like in his fitness journey,
Okay.
and what he's got going on. But I said, how do you feel? And he's like, I feel powerful. And I was like, I want to feel powerful.
Yeah.
And for me, what that looks like may be different from anybody else.
Right.
But that does mean eating better and going to the gym and you know, being better with my schedule, my organization in my home, whatever. So again, all these things mean different things to different people. Powerful may be to one, I feel really strong and blah blah blah, but you know,
Powerful could just
Absolutely.
be your mind.
it could be
feeling.
just your
Yeah.
mind. That's
Yeah.
exactly my
just
point.
feel
Like, you
clear-headed, kind
you
of
know?
like you're
you
love
walk
that.
into a house and it's like totally organized. It's like that's a powerful
Oh, that-
feeling. Like
that feels
you
nice.
know the feeling. So I think I'm pivoting my word to the word. I don't know when I steal
How about
his word.
you
but
could,
I
you
told
could
him
do
I
two
was.
words though. I mean,
Yeah.
I know you're saying one, but like both of those words are really good.
Yeah.
They're really good. I also am not going to be afraid to ask for help. I mean, like at the I'll just use Gage as an example because there's a lot of help offered to us there. But I have no problem making an appointment just to make sure I'm on track with what I'm eating. Making sure, you know, talking to a coach about what I'm looking to do in my workouts and them helping me. Or if I'm not,
Yeah, because you like to be accountable.
yeah, so
Yeah, I don't like to
but
be
that's
accountable
what helped.
either.
You know, that's what I've seen success. And then
Yeah.
like outside of the working out stuff, like finally just like going to a therapist, someone that like, you know, that is so neutral that you can kind of like bounce stuff off of.
Yes,
Like,
I
it's-
love that.
So you know, here's like there's help out there for these different things, and just like if you weren't feeling well, you're like, and if it's you know you'll go to your doctor.
You're so
Yeah.
right.
Or who you know, or a physical therapist if you're hurt, whatever it is. So, don't be afraid to ask for help to achieve those goals. Because sometimes I think people, you know, they try to do things by themselves all the time,
Mm-hmm.
and they get frustrated.
Yeah.
I mean, we're all guilty of it, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Totally.
There's nothing wrong with that. It's just what happens. So, I think it's nice to have people in your corner.
Yeah, for
For
sure.
sure.
I think that I get that too. Like I don't want to ask for help, not because I'm afraid to ask, but because I'm like, no, I'm just going to do it. I
Yeah.
can get it done. I don't want to like put it on somebody else, or I don't want to take the time to explain what needs to get done.
Yeah.
I just want to do it.
Yep.
And then that's a whole nother level of like insanity.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah. Just
totally.
taking the time to one time explain it to someone could buy you hours in the future.
For
Mhm.
yeah,
You know?
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Years ago, I want to say it was I was just talking about not too long ago, 2017 into 2018, I think. I made like a New Year's resolution to just say yes to more things,
Mm-hmm.
and not in a way where like I would burn myself out or like going to like everything that came across my plate. Like
right.
saying yes to things that would put me outside of my comfort zone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because I'm very, what's the word? Extroverted? Is that the?
Yeah.
I mean, I think you are.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm very
yeah.
like outgoing.
Yeah, you are.
But I'm also introverted at the same time, and I think that comes from like insecurity and feeling like. So I made it. It had to be the year prior to Gage, because then I joined Gage, and then I really had to put myself out there because I couldn't do anything, and like feeling like
The
vulnerable,
vulnerability.
Yeah.
and like
That's
just doing
the
it
word. Yeah.
because like why not? And I've gotten to do so many fun things because I just said yes, like, and not worried about what I was going to look like. Would I be the biggest one there? Would I be, you know what I mean? Like just all those things
Yeah.
that like my brain tells me. And I've gotten some
Head
fun
trash?
experiences. Head trash.
That's what my business
trash.
coach says. Head trash. I love
yeah.
it. Yeah.
And like
yeah,
even
that's
with
a good word for it.
Yeah, like when like I said before, like if I'm in a good mood, this is calm and this is great.
Yep.
And then when I'm not in, like when I'm in not a good mood, this is just going nonstop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like where, I mean, I would even watch back things like here and be like, why am I doing this? Like no one likes me.
I know. I
You know,
do. I know.
like,
I get that.
and
I totally
yeah.
get what you're
But-
saying. It's so.
Even
It's such
with,
a
like,
mind game.
yes, even with like the Factive space, like my little Instagram page that just wants everybody to be like feel strong and supported.
It's so good if you don't follow it. by the
I
way.
get on
is
there
good.
and I'll like talk literally to dead air. I mean, it's not like, and I'm like, oh, today I did XYZ or what, and it's like sometimes it's unhinged.
It's like an online journal almost.
It is.
Of
It's
your thoughts and maybe what you're doing that day. Or,
Yeah.
Because
It's a great resource too.
but on like a bad day, I'm like, why am I doing this? And I think about shutting it down all the time because I'm like, nobody cares what I have to say.
I'll be so mad.
But like,
I know.
but then again, that's
It's
like,
it's a great
good.
resource, and it's funny, and it's real, and it's like refreshing to see it. You
yeah,
know.
because life's not always.
Yeah, and a lot of things you see on Instagram, like
Yeah.
aren't
Yeah.
necessarily real.
It's the highlight reel instead of just, the
Yeah.
the real reel.
Yeah.
yeah.
So I just want to continue to do more yes things. Like I was the school mascot. I would have never done that. Like would have never done that.
I love that.
And the school mascot was this big ass horse. And
It's
let
the
me tell you
best.
something.
It's the best. I can't imagine
It's
wearing
the
that to the
best. It-
hotness level.
10-minute max in that thing. One time I had to wear it for like a homecoming thing. And it was like 30 minutes. And when I pulled that thing off, my hair was just, I almost
that would be
died.
tough.
Yeah.
That would be tough.
But I want to do more things. I got to be an all-star, Unionville all-star basketball player against the Harlem Wizards one year, which I've never
Oh.
dribbled a basketball in my entire life.
I remember.
But the opportunity presented itself, and I
And?
was like, I'll do it. And without even thinking about the fact that like I've never played basketball, like I've thrown a basketball, I don't know the rules.
Yeah.
And then I got out on that court, and I was like, and then your like little people are in the stands like screaming your name, like Mrs. Bosie.
Yeah.
Oh, how
Only your son
cute.
would call me D, but
Yeah.
Mrs. Bosie, and I'm like, oh, and I'm not typically like intimidated by people.
But in
I don't know
this
if that's
case, that's
I was scared shitless. I was. I mean,
Really?
in front of your your
Yeah.
peers, your coworkers, the superintendent, like, and then these big men are like in your face. I'm like, I don't know how to play. Like,
Did you do? How'd you
I
do?
danced. I just danced on the court. I just
You know what? That's the way to do
did
it.
a little-
When
Yeah.
in doubt,
but like
dance.
fun
Dance
things like
it
that.
out.
Like
Yeah.
I want more. I want more of saying yes to things that like, who cares what I look like? Who
Yeah.
cares what other people think of me?
Right.
I'm having fun. And
right.
I think that's
So
such a great
yes
way
would
to
be my
go
year.
about it.
Because a lot
So
of
my
times I
word.
feel like people's goal is to say no to stuff. Like, because
Yeah.
me, I overcommit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what am I doing? But I like the idea of also having a goal of yes to things that are uncomfortable.
Yes, out of the norm, uncomfortable, not something that you would be doing in your everyday life.
I
I'm
remember
not playing
something you did
basketball
too
every
that kind of I thought was really cool and different. Like you, and I'm not a parade person, but you were like the
day. I forgot about that.
yes, you did it with twice.
I
You,
carried
what is that called? Like a
balloon
float?
handler
Yeah. I mean, who can say they've been a
in
balloon
the
handler?
Thanksgiving Day Parade. The ABC
Oh, I didn't know.
Thanksgiving
Yeah,
Day
yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Like,
yeah.
that's amazing.
I mean,
And that was something like my girlfriend was like, it was the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, and she said
How
they need
fun.
volunteers, and I said no, and she's like yes, and I'm like okay, and here I am in the city at 6 a.m. with Smurfette, like
That's
how
amazing.
cool,
Yeah.
and that whole experience, I totally forgot about that.
But
That's
like,
so great.
Was
like,
so cool. I
When you
did
think
it
of the
2 years
story
in a
of
row.
your life, like you would definitely put that in there, right? Like,
Yes.
listen to what I did.
that is so cool.
And our float was like, our balloon was like one of the last ones before Santa. So we were just like, Santa! Like that
That's
was
so fun.
thanks for bringing that up.
Yeah.
So more like yes to things
Okay.
like that.
Okay.
That makes
So
me a
you
little
do have a goal.
uncomfortable.
You said I don't have any
know,
goals.
but like,
you
'cause-
got a lot of
so I
goals.
don't
First, you
really
gotta
wanna
talk it out, and then
Yeah.
you figure out kind
I
of
still
what.
want to be lazy, but I want to. And
Yeah.
business wise, I think, I do Joe's social media. I'm not doing a whole ton, but to be able to support him more and be a more like sounding board for him.
Yeah.
And I've gotten the lay of the land now, what our customers want to see on social media. So I am lucky that the guys are very into that.
Oh,
So
yeah,
like I
they're-
have
that's
a
great.
lot of. I
They
have a-
cooperate.
They
It
do.
looks
Yeah.
They love it. So I have a lot of fun stuff in the works for our social media. And just, again, like seeing behind the scenes stuff. Like I can only post so many coupons. Like I want
Yeah.
people to see
Well,
our
you know
The real
what's
guys.
kind
deal,
of-
right?
You know what's
Yeah.
fun about that too is like you don't see a lot of like electricians or necessarily sometimes builders, maybe
Mhm.
more so than electricians, but like you don't necessarily see a ton of that on social media. So
Yeah.
like you're kind of like setting like
Yeah.
the trend
And
of making
everything-
it because people always need somebody.
Yeah.
An
Mhm.
electrician, a plumber, so it's like, okay, you've really put the fun in it and made people think, oh, those are people I can trust and call.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
get to know a little bit,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
get to know their personalities behind the scenes.
And it's
Yeah.
fun when I post things and you can tell which, like, certain customers like certain people because they are just
they like,
like,
can we have this person
Yeah.
come out?
Oh,
and,
we get a lot of that.
install
Yeah.
this light fixture.
or somebody will like send me a message and like it's a picture. This happened the other day, a picture of the JDV van, and then 2 seconds later in the group chat is a picture of one of our guys eating a Costco pizza. And I was like, is this your van in the parking lot? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, and it's just
But that's really fun.
and anything that comes to that JDV group chat, I'm like, any photos you guys send while
That's
you're on the
cute.
site, like that's I had you sign
That has
things.
to feel
I'm using
good.
it. Yeah.
that has to feel.
They're
good.
we have the best team. And
I think
I
that
know
it
I probably
creates
just,
like loyalty too, like loyal customers.
yeah.
yeah,
Oh, we have customers who call and they only want a specific person, which we
Yeah.
love.
right.
We love you to love our guys.
So it means you're doing your job
I
well.
know. I love them all.
I
Isn't
know.
that great?
Yeah.
And it brings
So-
another element to the whole business. I mean, truly.
Yeah. Because I feel like people think like, I don't know. That trades are not boring, but it could be fun.
Yeah,
It could be
I
a
mean,
lot of fun.
It just might be something people just don't think about much or know about.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the beauty of like social media
Mm-hmm.
of, when you can learn things or that you don't really know much about. It's a
Yeah.
resource.
Mhm.
I want to
Um,
go on a ride along with one of the guys. That's one of my like
that would be an
professional
awesome
goals, I guess now.
That would be awesome.
There's a lot of
like a day
like,
in the life.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to go into a customer's home. I feel like there's a lot of
Yeah, but
legal
just
thing
like
that would
what
go
they
there,
do to
but-
set up, get ready for the day.
yeah, just like riding in the
That's
truck
a
with
great
them.
idea.
Yeah, what they do? What do they listen
the
to?
day in
Music?
the life.
Is it quiet? Are they
Oh.
snacking? Are
Yeah.
they like?
Oh. Yeah.
Are they snacking? I
Yes.
want to know if they're
What
snacking.
are they snacking
I
on?
do.
Well,
what
the-
are they
one
snacking
of
I
our
on?
love
guys-
knowing things like that.
Yeah.
That's so interesting to me.
The guy who was in Costco, he showed us all of his snacks that he bought. I'm like,
You should do that. Favorite snacks of the JDV
Yeah.
staff.
I have a lot of fun. I'm going to add it.
Ooh,
I'm going
I
to write it down.
love
I have
that.
nothing
we
on
wanna
this
know.
paper. I'm going to write it down.
I like that you have goals.
JDV.
Nothing. Zero things. But you know what? You just rattled off 5. I mean, that's
Sometimes
pretty
you don't
impressive.
realize that you do until you start talking about it.
yeah.
So
I know.
I
I
love
have goals. Listen, guys, I'm not brain dead. But
one fun thing about like going to Gage though, like every day and like because it's a community based gym
Mhm.
like that, it is fun to hear everyone's kind of stories and goals and whether it's their work or their
Yeah.
fitness and just Gage does a great job at like sharing people's journeys.
Yeah.
And I find that that's so inspiring. So like
Totally.
when a page, whether it's Gage's page or whatever, like inspires me, I will make a point to like comment on it, look at it. So I think it's if you can create that kind
Yeah.
of buzz around whatever you're doing. So maybe I need to do that with my work page, but I don't know. I'm
You
just
know-
spitballing here, but like, I think
It's totally about that connection, like,
Yeah,
and
that's
the
it.
community of what you're building. And isn't it wild, though? Honestly, think about it. Like, you go to a gym, and by the way, I belonged to like almost every gym at one
Yeah.
point in this area 100 years ago. But, like, you go in to work out, but you create these friendships in the 30 seconds that you
Yeah.
have in between sets. It's like,
right.
it's wild that it happens, but it's like what I love about the Gage community, or
Yeah.
like the community, just a community, is
Yes.
that we all
Yes.
have that one piece of our mind is very like-minded in that
Yeah.
sense. Like we
Yeah.
may be totally different, but we all are there for the same thing, to do better for ourselves. And I think that
when
that-
you're in something together, like even like the three of us in this, like we're in it together.
Yeah.
If one of us is nervous, we're all
Yeah.
One of us has to overcompensate, or we just have to make it. One of us can change the whole dynamic if the other two are not feeling it that day or whatever.
Right.
And, yeah.
So it's
and like
nice
they
to
say
have
in
support.
business, not every customer is your customer. Not every client, and like people are gonna like you and people are not gonna like you. And
Right.
as long as you're having fun and you're happy and healthy, like who cares? I say that today because I'm in a good mood.
I know.
But
right,
catch
right,
me
right,
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Deleting
I know.
my social
I
media.
understand. I understand totally.
Well, so as we kind of wrap up our first podcast of 2026, I kind of want let's talk a little bit about we're kind of creating our year. we're kind of recreating this a little bit in the sense of like we're not going to be doing it 4 times a month like we were. We'd rather come to you and bring really good quality podcasts and conversations.
Yes.
So, I mean, you know, we're hoping to get, you know, do more interviews, have more candid conversations between the 3 of us.
Yes.
So a goal of mine's definitely is to just to keep peeling the layers back. Like, you know, maybe sharing things that I haven't shared yet, or maybe that, you know, you doubt yourself.
Yeah.
Do people want to hear this? But, you know, maybe, you know, it's worth it.
Yeah.
It's worth a shot. So any podcast-based goals for the year that you're thinking of?
Yes, I want to meet interesting people. I've said this before. I want to go out into the community and like see what people are doing.
Yeah.
Because I feel like this has really kind of turned into a hyper local thing
Yes.
for right now. I want to go, like, I want to, you know, I just want to meet new people and I want to see what they do. And because you learn from everybody, like you pick up, I hate this word, nuggets. You pick up pieces of information from other people who are doing completely different things, but you could add that to your life somehow.
Just in 1 year, the people we've talked to and the little bit of, we haven't been out in the community so much recording as much as we would we're planning to for 2026.
Yeah.
You know, out and about. So I look forward to, you know, meeting more people or people that we already know, kind of seeing what they do.
Yeah.
Whether, I mean, we have made friends
Yeah.
that do all kinds of different things.
It's true.
I want to be like the Westchester, like,
Yeah. So
prostitute, street girl. They're like, oh, there's G.
we could be 3 girls, 1 office out and about, like a whole series, and
how
like
fun.
we could just really.
Who wants us?
But I know if you want us, let us know.
Let's start at
Yeah.
Roots and eat the French toast.
yeah, I mean,
That-
that's been a
those-
goal.
Yeah.
That's a goal
always
for
a goal.
2026.
I know.
Eat more roots.
Deb and Dan, we're coming for
Yeah.
you.
But yeah, we've met some incredible people this past year, and
That's true.
you know, we have some great ideas for interviews coming up.
Yeah.
Do you have
Exciting.
any thoughts about kind of like any podcast based goals?
I do. I think, you know, getting, like you said, more involved in the community. There is so much that goes on in our town.
Yeah.
There are so many incredible entrepreneurs that have amazing stories that you may never hear. So I want to kind of focus on bringing those stories to life here and focus on growing that part of our business here. So, you know, that's my big goal for us. I think always, number 1, to have fun,
Yes.
but also to educate and create a community here for our listeners and for those of,
Absolutely.
you know, those people that are in the community that, you know, have a story to tell, because everybody does. So I think it'd be great to shine a light on that a little bit.
Ooh,
so.
I feel powerful.
And
powerful.
honestly, I think that even if people, you know, that aren't local, I think it's fun to learn about where people that in your life live and what they're doing and what they're seeing. I love seeing like when people post that live in different places where they're having their coffee or, you know, where they're buying their books or whatever it is. Like, it's cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's cool, especially people in Europe, because, you know, if you live in Paris and you happen to listen to us, please share with us, where are you getting your croissants? Like, everything. Where are you shopping? We want to know it all. But I just love learning about different people, different places. But I love sharing our home.
Yeah.
With people.
Agree.
Because it's a great place. And our surrounding areas. I mean, we live near Philly, Wilmington, Delaware. Like, there's so much to share.
Yeah.
You guys, we've got to go out and about. Like, that's it. We just decided that.
It's a
I
work
don't-
thing.
This is it.
I mean,
It's
we
a
have
work-
to.
We're going to expense it all.
Yes.
To whom? I don't know. But we're
Joe
going
Vosi.
We'll bring the Westchester Studios team with us
Oh my
out
God.
and about.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
How fun would that be?
out and about. We'll
Mitch,
be
do
live.
you want to come out and about with us?
Woo!
Yes. Mitch
Okay.
gave a thumbs up.
All right, we're in.
We're
I
gonna
love
first
this.
first stop French Toast Bites.
Yeah, we're
Bill
going
and
to
Root.
Roots.
That's it.
Yep.
We're going to
Roots Cafe. All right.
I love
Well,
this.
ladies, I am just smiling ear to ear
Yeah.
because this has been so much fun. And I could probably talk another 2 hours, but I'm just really looking forward to what's to come. I'm proud of what we've done and accomplished, and I'm just glad we're back.
Yeah.
And if anyone wants to be a guest or maybe has a business they'd like us to come visit, we can come to you. We want to do it all, and we're really excited to share this with everybody.
Yeah, I can't wait.
So thank you,
All right, guys. We'll see you
everyone,
next time.
and we'll be back soon.